What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with some new WWE action figure news and some AEW figure news as well. If you're not a best one yet already and you want to watch me rebuild my collection or live my nostalgic memories, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. And I would have covered all of this last week, but unfortunately I was sick, and we're finally starting to feel better. So today we are going to go through all the new reveals that we got from WWE Mattel and, of course, AEW Jazwares. So with that being said, let's get it. The grind is real. Let's start things off with AEW Jazwares, because they did show off some figures at the New York Toy Fair. And we finally got to see some figures from the AEW Unrivaled Series 17, which should be coming out, I believe, at the end of this month, which we will be doing a review video for when we get the figures in hand. But starting things off, we have Swerve Strickland. Finally, we get a new updated one, and I feel like this is going to be a great figure, and I'm very excited to see what they're going to give us. I have a feeling we're going to get a Swerve and a Hangman Blood and Guts 2-pack pretty soon, but I actually really do like this, the black, the white, and the gold gear he has going on. I will say I actually really do like the new AEW logo on the packaging. It kind of looks a little bit cleaner, in my opinion, and the Swerve will also be coming with, looks like it's going to be a soft goods robe, which I think is going to look great, and this is the robe that him and Ricochet are feuding over right now. So I think that this Swerve is going to be a massive upgrade, one I'm definitely excited about. Then we're finally going to be getting the Father of the Year, Christian Cage, and I think that this figure looks great. I actually do like the soft goods jacket with the soft goods turtleneck, so you could remove that if you want to, but I do think that this Christian does look great, but it looks like it's more of a promo attire Christian, because he is wearing, like, the shoes to kind of match the jacket, so that's the only, like, disappointing thing. But I don't think a lot of people really care that much. But I really do like this Christian. I think that this head sculpt looks just like him. And I think that having the new AEW logo on the mic, that's going to be something that's exciting as well with this Christian. And then we also got Adam Copeland, the 1 of 5,000 chase. We got to see that in the package there. And it looks like it's in a promo attire, which I will say this one, if I find it, obviously I'll add it to the collection, but it's not the end of the world. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything too special here. But Adam Copeland, he does have his, he does have a rubber vest on. He has a skull cap, which I do like, and his first figure was very good by AEW, so I was impressed with that. But, one that I'm surprised we didn't get to see the standard edition. But I definitely am excited to get another Copeland for the collection. Moving on, we have Willow Nightingale, her very first figure. And this is one I'm definitely going to try to get both the standard and the chase, which the standard does have some Miami Vice City colors. She's got the pink and the baby blue. And I actually really like this head sculpt with Willow. I think the smile is a perfect expression. And I think it looks so good in, like, the new packaging. And then the chase, 1 of 3,000. It could be, like, a darker green. I'm not 100% sure there. But this one also looks really good as well. And Willow Nightingale, I've gotten to meet her several times, and she is super nice. So I would love to get, like, her first figure signed. And I do think I'm going to need to get one loose as well for the collection. Willow, very underrated talent. Moving on, we do have Killswitch here, and I think that this looks badass. And I'm surprised that we're going with, like, the gray and not the red. That definitely caught me off guard a little bit, but I really do like that rubber spikes. I think that that looks really good on him. And I think that it is weird that the picture does have the red mask and everything, and he's wearing like the gray. That's kind of throwing me off a little bit. But Kill Switch, man, this I think looks so much better than the Luchasaurus figure we got years ago. So I'm definitely excited to put Kill Switch with Christian Cage. I think that that looks great. And we do have NXT star Ricky Saint. Oh yeah, it's Ricky Starks, man, because AEW loves to put out figures of wrestlers when they leave. And this Ricky Starks, honestly, I don't really care about. I do like the red tights and everything, but I feel like it would have been so much better with like a rubber jacket because of that like shine feel. I think the soft goods look horrible, and it's going to cause staining because I don't think AEW has fixed, or well, Jazwares hasn't fixed that problem yet. But I will say overall, though, for Unrivaled 17, I am looking forward to getting those figures and adding them to the collection. And speaking of which, we do have some more AEW Jazwares figure news. We got some pictures for the upcoming Walmart exclusives with Kenny Omega and Ricky Starks. And this Ricky Starks, I think, is a lot better than the Unrivaled 17. He's got the rubber good vest, which I do like. I love all the colors here. He's got the gloves going on. He's got the shades. He's got the long tights, which I think he did wear this one time. And it does have the old scratched AEW logo here. So this must have been in production for a little while now. But I actually really do like this Ricky Starks, one that I am definitely excited to pick up. And a really underrated Kenny Omega as well. I actually really like this one a lot. I think that this is during his heel run or probably one of his returns because he does come and go a lot due to injury, unfortunately. But I actually really like the gear choice they do have here, and this head sculpt looks really good. I think they did a great job, and I think it's a new head sculpt. I might be wrong there. But this Kenny Omega, I think I'm very excited about. And we even got some pictures of the AEW Supreme Jon Moxley, which will be coming out very soon in the package. And when it comes to AEW figures, the Supreme line is my favorite because I love the way they hide all the accessories like the heads and the hands and the titles and like the cloth good stuff. And I just really like that tunnel background for, like, the Supreme figures. So that Jon Moxley, very excited to pick up. And finally, we do have some upcoming AEW Jazwares Vault figures that will be coming out pretty soon that were on display at New York Toy Fair with Jeremy Padawer and Orange Cassidy. And one of the figures that really stood out during this, and we had no idea this was coming out or in production, was the FTR 2-pack, which I will say, man, I love the way that this packaging looks. I love the retro theme to it with like the VHS there, and it looks like it's going to be from their Ring of Honor match, Dax Hardwood and Cash Wheeler, and we finally got the mustache head sculpt with Dax. This is long overdue. And they do have the soft goods jackets, which I really do like a lot, that do say Living Legend on it. And Cash Wheeler, which looks like they gave him a bigger beard. I think the head sculpt is very similar because it wasn't bad, his first two. But I do think that adding like the beard, making it a little bit more fuller, does look a lot better. And we also do have a brand new Orange Cassidy coming out, and I like how unique it is, but this is one that I think I might be passing on. I don't really need this Orange Cassidy for my collection. I think it's creative. I think it's pretty cool. But one that, I don't know, I don't really need. But if it does go on sale and it's not sold out, then I'll most likely pick it up. But I am very excited about FTR because it's been such a long time since like we've gotten new ones. And with the Dax head sculpt being updated finally, up to date, that is one I'm definitely going to try to get my hands on, at least two of them. Alright, so now with that being said, let's get into some of the WWE Mattel figure reveals, because we got lots of pictures of a bunch of upcoming figures that we're going to be getting, and I'm very surprised we got a lot of these, because I thought they were going to wait until WWE World, but hey, I am not complaining at all. And starting things off, we'll just get the main event line just over with, because we did get some pictures for Main Event Series 156, And starting things off here, we have Triple H, and it's been a while since we've gotten like a Triple H here. And I will say, I actually really do like this head sculpt on the main event 156 Triple H. So I do think I might be picking that up eventually, because I'll get into that in just a moment. Then we do have a brand new Final Boss Rock with his cow-printed vest. I think that that's also another one that's going to be pretty cool. If I do find that out in the wild, I think I might have to. The main event line, they have been producing some pretty solid figures. And, like, I'm loving the Final Boss character a lot, so, like, it's going to be hard to, like, pick and choose from them. Then we do have a Joaquin Wilde figure, and this definitely surprised me a little bit. Looks like he's got some updated tattoos. He's got the white tights here with, like, the gold trim. And, like, he is one of my buddies. I remember him wrestling as DJZ. Hung out with him a lot in the independents before signing with WWE, and he actually told me the news about that a while ago. So this is one that I'll probably end up buying because he is a good friend of mine and somebody I support. Then we do have a Finn Balor. This one, easy pass for me. Like, I do like that this one is not just plain black gear like we've gotten with the Elite. At least we do have some deco, like on the pants and stuff, which is good. And then we also do have a Ghostbusters Chelsea Green, which I do think that this is also going to be a pass for me because, I don't know, something about the head sculpt is a little off here on it. I do think the concept is very cool, but I do like the Elite 108 figure a little bit better. And she is also to Chase, and I think that this is some gear from like NXT probably during her first stint in the WWE. Two figures I don't really need because we already have the Elite Chelsea. And honestly, I'm kind of waiting until we get that United States with like all like her face on like the gear. That's like one I'm really looking forward to. But overall, not a bad set at all. But now, let's get into some of the store exclusives. And starting off, we do have this WWE Walmart exclusive 3-pack of the Awesome Truth and Triple H. And going back to that main event 156, that head sculpt on the Triple H, I think, does look a little bit more accurate than this one. I feel like the 156, like, the forehead has, like, the wrinkles. There's, like, more, like, detail, which is why I kind of want to get that 156 head sculpt and put it on this Triple H. Which, to be honest with you, this Triple H is probably the only reason I'm buying this 3-pack. But we do have a Miz here, and yeah, this head sculpt is absolutely horrible. And we do have R-Truth here with like a different hair sculpt, which, I don't know, I kind of like the one we got in Elite 115. So I'm not really the biggest fan of like the Miz and R-Truth figures here. But obviously the selling point here is those Raw Tag Team Championships. And I can already imagine people going into Walmart and just opening up these just to take the titles, which is so stupid. But it does come with a really cool display table, which I am also excited about. You could never go wrong with added value, but I don't know how this is going to do. I feel like if you can't sell like the Maya Vita 3-pack or like Roman Reigns and like the Anoa'i family, like I don't know what makes them think that people are going to pay $70 for these. But honestly, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to review it for you guys so that you can make the decision whether or not you want to spend the money or not. But that Triple H is a must. Moving on now, we do have the WWE Vault Series 5. We got some updated images here. And starting things off, we have John Cone, who will be the standard and the chase here. The standard is the one with the scratched WWE logo, the standard referee uniform, which don't really care about because we already built him. Don't really need it. Don't understand why he's in this line, but it is what it is. But I will say, the Chase variant with the SmackDown uniform from Ruthless Aggression, this is going to be one I have to pick up because, man, like, Ruthless Aggression was the era I really grew up into becoming a huge wrestling fan. So I definitely really want that SmackDown uniform. Moving on now to the next figure we have here, we got John Cena. And this one is from an old Toys R Us exclusive with the tights. This is before John Cena started wearing the jorts and doing the whole thugonomics thing, which I actually am definitely going to pick this up because it also does have a different head sculpt with his prototype head, with the prototype, which was around the time where he was in OVW, and he actually did have his hair blonde. So I'm definitely going to pick it up for that reason, because I do want to have a John Cena shelf eventually, and having that right there is going to be a great centerpiece. And we also do get the Spinner Championship, and we get both Spinner Championships, US and WWE title. So this John Cena I'm definitely very excited about picking up. Then we also do have DX Hornswoggle. This was a very popular early days Elite figure that definitely has some value in that second market until now, obviously. Hornswoggle did sign a WWE Legends deal, so I'm not surprised that we're getting this, because in Vault 1, we got the Shawn Michaels and Triple H that went with the original Hornswoggle. But everything does look about to be the same here. He's got the helmet, he's got the glow sticks, and he's even got the small ladder, which has also added value. This Hornswoggle, definitely got to pick it up. And I hope that this isn't the last one we get, because I would love to get like a Ruthless Aggression little bastard. But very excited to finally have Hornswoggle back in the line. And then we also do have the Boogeyman, and this is from like one of his, I think, first time in the line Elites, so this isn't the same one as the Elite 99 we got not that long ago, but one that, if you want to have different face paint, you could do that. It also has the worms, which I really do like that. You have that option to put the worms in the mouth, but this is one I'm going to pass on. I think I am happy with that Elite Series 99 Boogeyman. But now let's get into the WWE Ultimate Monday Night War exclusive Stone Cold Steve Austin Ultimate, and this is one that I'm actually very excited about. And the reason I'm excited about it is not because of the cloth goods. I think that having the sculpted jorts is a lot better, but I'm excited to finally have an updated Stone Cold. I actually really do like the new body choice they're going with the more ripped arms and the bigger torso. And even the knee pad, even the knee brace looks a lot better on this Steve Austin. I think the only thing that sucks is that we're not getting the vest with him, but it is what it is. You do get the beer cans, you also do get the handcuffs as well. This is one that I'm definitely going to have to pick up if I see it. And lately, I've been having some pretty good luck with the Monday Night War Ultimates. Still can't find the Elites. Moving on now to our next WWE Ultimate, we have our fan takeover that we got to pick last year, and that is WrestleMania 20 John Cena. And of course, I got to pick it up because John Cena is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And even though it is missing the Mitchell and Ness on the head and missing the Patrick Ewing because they don't have the rights to any of that, this is still going to be a great figure, I think, regardless. One that I'm definitely going to have to fix up and make it the best of my ability, but I think it's a solid base. Definitely a solid base for Cena. But one that I am definitely excited about adding, because anytime you can give me a John Cena, especially with not painted wristbands, I definitely want to get that for my collection. Moving on now, we do have some new images for the WWE Ultimate Series 26, which right now is up for pre-order on Ringside Collectibles, and I think it will be coming out in late March, early April, if I'm not mistaken. Starting things off, we have No Yeet Jimmy Uso, and this is one that I am definitely going to pick up 1000%. They have absolutely finally figured out the right head sculpt and everything when it comes to Jimmy Uso figures. So I'm very excited about this. He's going to have his chain, he's going to have the Ulafala, and he's even going to have that cloth goods shirt without the Velcro that does say Yeet with the no in front of it. So I'm excited about that Jimmy Uso, and I believe it's from WrestleMania 40. Then we also do have Main Event Jey Uso here. And, oh man, this one is a massive upgrade because we're finally getting the Yeet sunglasses here. I actually really do like this a lot. He's got the baby blue and the black. And this Jey Uso is an easy buy. Very excited about this one. So toyetic. This is, I believe, when he joined the Raw brand and kind of left like Jimmy there. So I'm excited about this Jey Uso. I think that looks great. And this Drew McIntyre, my God. Finally, we get an Ultimate Edition Drew. And this is one that I'm definitely going to pick up. I wish it had the friggin' CM Punk shirt because one of the head sculpts is the meme face. That would have been so good. But so many options there with Drew. You're also going to be getting a nice soft goods robe that he does come with. He's going to even have the soft goods kilt as well, which I do think is different because they've been using the rubber for the kilt. So I am curious to see how that's going to look in figure form. But honestly, I think that Drew McIntyre looks great, and this is from his WrestleMania 40 attire. So one that I think this whole set is a must. Now, let's get into the WWE Elite 118. We finally got some rendering images here in this set. I've been paying attention to Ringside Collectibles on my phone probably every couple hours. I am checking for that pre-order because I know for a fact that these are going to be extremely hard to find. At least most of them. Probably the first time in the line. Which we're going to start things off with Jacob Fatu, first time in the line. This is insanely fast. I don't know how they were able to get this figure out so quick, but they did it less than a year. I believe he joined WWE in like the late spring going into the summer. And yeah, they got this figure out within like 6 to 8 months, and I'm pretty impressed with that. But I actually really think that this figure does look really good for his first time in the line, and with like the amount of time they had to get these figures out. I do like the head sculpt on this Jacob Fatu. He is a little bit more lean here, because when he did debut in WWE, he did lose a lot of weight. So that is very accurate here. And I even do like that you get the open palm, so you could do the whole, I love you solo. Oh, man, and he even has a soft goods shirt, which is not Velcro, which is also another good thing. Jacob Fatu, very excited to add him to my collection. Then we also do have Tama Tonga, which, man, a lot of people are complaining about the head sculpt here. I think it's not bad. I think it is very accurate because he does have that weird shaped like forehead. And I think that they did a good job here on him. And the only thing that I don't really like is that rubber vest. I feel like it's going to be so hard to stay on if it does have like those buckles there, like that the titles have and stuff. I don't know. That's the only thing, but Tama Tonga does look good with his black and red attire. And then we also are going to be getting a first time in the line, Tonga Loa, Tama's brother here, and I do actually like the head sculpt on him, having the eyes wide open. I actually really do like that a lot. And I think I would have given Jacob Fatu a little bit more of a crazier look, similar to this Tonga Loa, but not a bad first time in the line. And I kind of like the vest. I really like the way that these three came out. I think they look so good. And then, my God, another great figure. This Solo Sikoa is a must-buy. I will say, I don't know how I feel yet about that soft goods, like, red jacket. But, man, let me tell you, that new freaking suit mold, I am invested in. I actually really like the way it looks with this Solo Sikoa. He's going to come with Azula Fala, even the one hands. Like, man, this Solo Sikoa is going to be a great figure, and they're finally starting to get his formula and everything down, which I do like there a lot. And I don't know. I have some decisions to make when we get this figure in hand. But this Solo looks great and very accurate, too. Like, I love that we're getting the new bloodline. Moving on now to the next figure we have here, we got Nia Jax, who is going to be the standard and the chase in this wave, and I'm not going to lie, this is a massive upgrade from her last WWE Elite figure, which is a while back. And I actually really do like the two head sculpts we get here. We get one with like the puffy hair, and then we're also going to be getting one with the crown when she did win Queen of the Ring. So I actually really do like that a lot. The standard is the white gear, and the chase is the red. And honestly, I think I'm going to have to pick up both of them because the standard, I'm definitely going to be adding to my women's shelf, but that chase in the red, I might have to throw that on my bloodline shelf. And I think that's the reason why they did that. So I am very excited about like this entire wave. And we're also going to be having a WWE Collector's Edition, which will be WrestleMania 22 John Cena. And the Collector's Edition, you can't really get on Ringside Collectibles or online. You do have to find it in the store. So that I don't like, but it is what it is. I really do hope that it isn't hard to find, like the AEW chases. But I actually really do like this John Cena a lot. He's going to have the trench coat, he's going to have the hat, and he's going to have his gear from WrestleMania 22. The only thing that's missing is that Hustle, Loyalty, Respect shirt. And even having like the WWE title, that would have been a good thing. But it is what it is. I think that this is a solid base. And one figure I didn't know I needed, but yeah, we're definitely going to try to hunt that down. Especially because, like, with this new mold that they're using, like, on the wristbands and stuff, I want to try to update as many John Cenas as I possibly can, so, like, all my figures stand out when we get them on the shelves. But now, let's get into WWE Best of Ultimates here. We do have a couple of them that will be coming out pretty soon. Starting off, we have Roman Reigns here, with the smiling head sculpt, with the screaming. Same one that we got not that long ago. This is an easy pass for me, but Roman Reigns, he does sell. One of their most popular superstars in WWE. And then we also do get a Razor Ramon Ultimate, which I believe this is going to be his 4th one. And I still love my WrestleMania 10 Elite Razor, so this one is going to be a hard pass for me. I do like this green attire that Razor Ramon's wearing. He's going to come with the chain, the Intercontinental title, 3 head sculpts, but I don't know. I think that that WrestleMania 10, if they made that in an Ultimate Edition form, I would definitely easily replace it. But for now, I'm going to have to skip out on those Best of Ultimates, which I feel like a lot of the times I skip out on them anyways. So there you have it, guys. That is all the wrestling figure reveals that we got. Let me know in the comment section below, which ones are you the most excited about? Me, I gotta say, I'm very excited about the FTR. I think I'm really looking forward to that John Cena from the WrestleMania 22, and of course, like the Bloodline, having a Jacob Fatu finally, Tama Tonga, Loa, like that Elite 118 sets, 118 is going to be really, really good. But I think these are some very good reveals here. But if you're not a Best One Yet already and you're into wrestling figures and you want to watch me go on toy hunts and review figures and cover some of the latest news, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description box below. You can go follow me over on my social medias, and you can check out We Are Wrestling. We have a live podcast that we do every Wednesday over on that channel, and we do watch-alongs for all the pay-per-views, PLEs, also do reactions, vlogs, all that fun stuff. So if you're into pro wrestling, I would go check out We Are Wrestling. You can do that by going down in the links below. But of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are, take it over. Peace.